Hey guys, Lucille here from Clip Artistry Heaven. Thank you for visiting my channel. If you are new, welcome. If you are a returning visitor, thank you so much for coming back and for engaging with me and supporting my channel. I really appreciate all of it. Today I'm making a video that I have been asked by my Facebook group members on a particular post that I posted in the private Facebook community, which is the one that you're looking at the moment. And basically I said, for those who were in last Saturday's live, I demonstrated a Woodland farm animal bundle created artistly. I just sold that bundle. It was like 2 days after I listed it. I sold the bundle, earning my money back from Artistly, which is a once-off payment and unlimited generations. And this sparked quite a couple of people asking me, how did I create this bundle? What was the tool that I used? How do I put it together? How do I mock it up the way I did? And I was actually quite surprised with all the requests for assistance, or just like show me. And that's the reason why I'm making the video. So if you're not in my Facebook group, I welcome you to join our private Facebook community. It's where I support Etsy product sellers, aspiring digital creators, or even if you are already in the swing of things, but there's just certain things that you need help with, like SEO keywords or listing techniques or software and processes. I use my time to support people like that with everything that I have achieved on Etsy for the last year and a bit, and just to try and make the journey a lot less frustrating, a lot less lonely, remove the confusion, the overwhelm about what to create when, and like just all the variables that goes into setting up an Etsy store, managing it well, and so that you can get to a point where you get daily sales from Etsy. So if any of that sounds like something that could help you, then you are in the right place. So please subscribe at the bottom. Hit the like. It helps the algorithm to push it out to more people just like you. So that's why I created the video. I'm creating this video. And what am I talking about? Last week's live, we basically had an 8-part an 8-part of live webinars based again on what the group was telling me they needed help with. So I gave 8 topics and the group voted, and according to the ranking of each topic, I then went and created the videos according to what they've asked me for. And in one of the presentations, I use every week I had a different theme. This week Saturday past, we had the Black History Month baby collection. So it's like a consistent bundle of so this was the pack, and then I've sold it, and then I was just like letting everybody know that was in that webinar, hey, this Artistly thing is working. This is also something I've never heard of, a dollar horse, but apparently it's got Scandinavian and Swedish origin, and I sold it I never thought that it would even sell, but because I did my SEO keyword research and I saw there was like a gap, I said, okay, let me just put it together, and that also sold. So basically, just to give you some context as to why, again, the video, I spoke about, I demonstrated the animals in one of my presentations, and I was just letting the members know, the moment I sell this pack, I'm going to come back to you, and I'll post in the Facebook group. So I did, and then everybody started asking. But I just wanted to show you last week's bundle, which I don't see here. Just type it in, this one. So Saturday past that the live webinar we just had the Saturday, this was the images that I've put onto the slide. So I'm hoping once it's sold, I will just go back to the group and say, hey, you know that bundle that I created with Artistly, these are the babies and they have sold. So that's kind of what's happening in the group. So let me just go back to this section. So today I'm going to speak about, because I've been asked, the response on this post was, Lucille, how did you create the Woodland farm animals? How did you mock it up? How did you put it all together? So I'm going to try and attempt to show you my process, and then hopefully it helps all of you who asked on this post. I don't want to go down just because of everybody's names, and I don't want to expose people's questions, etc. So I'm just keeping it here. But you can see there's 24 comments over here, and everybody's names are there. So I'm just going to try and keep it like out of the video. So okay, let's get started. So firstly, the tool that I used is called Artistry. If you are not an Artistry member yet, I will drop my link in the description down below. This is the information page. It tells you everything that you need to know about Artistry. It's for your brand, for social media, and for commercial projects, meaning if you want to make sales or profit from it, the revenue generation, then it's included in the price. You can sell it. You own the rights to the images, and then these are the two. So you've got the commercial one on the left with all these little features, all these like tool AI generators. What can it do for you? Coloring bookmaker, etc. This one will cost you $49 once off. That's the best part, once off. Unlike Midjourney, I've religiously paid $30 a month for Midjourney when I started my journey with digital products. You pay once off and you never pay again. You've got a 30-day money back guarantee from the company. So if you're not happy in the first 30 days, you can just request a refund and the company will take care of that for you. If you want all the bells and whistles, it's called the premium. So everything in the commercial, in addition to that, you get all the others, your face, like your face in AI images, consistent character, AI product, mockup creator. You've got the AI book covers that you can. These are all generators within the Pro feature, and again, no monthly cost. $147 once off. You pay once, and you never have to worry about monthly subscriptions again. So that's the software that I'm using. Again, if you could please use my link, it does help my channel. It does help me to create more content and videos on my main topic. So that would be awesome if you could do that. And this is the platform. Basically, when you sign in, you will get this landing page. And the first thing that you'll see is the V5 update. So on Friday past, we had the live webinar with Yash and Paul, and they were taking us through the new and recently updated version 5 of Artistry. There's a whole things that have been added, that has been improved. The speed is awesome. The speed is much faster. There's just more things that we can do. There's a bulk AI generator, and over time I'm gonna like create videos to speak on these improvements, but it's not going to happen in this video because I just want to focus on how to create the bundle and how I mock it up, and so that the members who've asked in my community are at least that I can get back to them and show them. So what I want to say here is watch the video. It's 2 hours and 15 minutes. It was worth every minute of my time on Friday evening. Watch it. It will give you a good insight into the system as well as all the updates that has been made. Okay, assuming you are a member, click on create. The system is divided into fast AI image designer and advanced AI image designer. This one is a whole different topic, but this is the one that that I use to create the Woodland farm animals, right? So once you click on it, you'll be taken to the AI image designer, which has got all these features. Each one, as I click through it, does have a selection over at the bottom. And I've got the Pro version, so I've got access to like all the bells and whistles, but I'm just showing you everything that is within the tool itself. And AI Art Illustrator is exactly where I created the Woodland farm animals. Okay, now again, if you've got the Pro, this is not available on the commercial plan. I got about 2 or 3 days of trialing the AI Art Illustrator. Don't hold it against me. I don't know if it's something that's always open to all of us, but I managed to play around with it. And then a few days afterwards, I got a message to say I need to upgrade. By then, I was so used to all of these options over here that it was a no-brainer for me to actually proceed with upgrading, and now I've got access to everything and all future updates as well. So these are new, these are fairly new. This is a new one, this is a new one, and the one that I've been playing around the most with is this watercolor inspired digital style. Let me just try and make my screen a little bigger. Okay, there we go, right? So this is where I did the watercolor farm animals. Now, okay, before I go any further, let me go to AI Prompt Heaven. This is my own membership. I support, if you want more than the free support that I'm already offering in the Facebook group, I do a lot in the Facebook group. Any questions, technical questions, any like prompt questions, anything that I can help with, I do answer in the Facebook group. The monthly membership is just more access to me and more value, like freebies and templates and videos that I create according to your requests, and design requests. So if you've got any design request, I take you to I posted in the community. Again, let me just make it a little bit bigger. It's so tiny. So these are this is the community. This is where I discuss with you. This was let me see. Here we go. So you'll see here I dropped the prompts of recent products that I've just listed. I tell you where I've listed it, what the submodule is. Okay. So that is what you can expect in the community. And then within the vault, which is what I started off with, these are all the images in the main module, Artistry, and then we are currently in celebrations and holidays, right? So this is where we're at. And then in the library, as you scroll down, you've got the image on the right, as well as the prompt. I tell you when I created it, the system that I've used, and then also the style. Yeah, so if you scroll down, you'll just see more. You'll see more at the bottom, right? But these ones are only a preview. The section at the bottom will have all the listings that I've done over since we started with the monthly membership. So let's go to, again, Artistly, right? So you'll click on Artistly if you're in the membership, and we go to Animals. And these are the collection of the animals at the moment. Okay, so you'll see these guinea pigs I have added in the membership here. Yeah, so this was a day ago. And the Facebook group won't sit with all the prompts. It's only exclusive to the members, right? So that would be the difference between the free support and the value that you get for $9 a month. And then I will share everything. Again, I'll tell you where it is. I'll give some inspiration as to what you can use it for. That's what the community is about. But then for you to get the prompt, if you want to design the watercolor woodland farm animals, which are these ones, you can simply grab the prompt, okay, copy the prompt, paste it, and then you can maybe say 2 in terms of quantity. And again, I just want to scroll up. You'll see it's got a purple border, which means the system is now pre-coded for watercolor inspired digital style. And then we generate. Please remember, it will not look exactly the same as mine, as this one rather. And that's really how it's supposed to be, because if it looks exactly like this, then we can't really compete in a fair way. So this is the example image with the prompt, but yours will look slightly different, as it should, right? So let me just go back here, paste to generate, right? And this is the output. Basically, a lot's the same, but definitely you can see the difference. This one's eyes is different. This one's sitting on its backside. It's got its 2 paws in front. This one, my one, is all fours. He's standing on all fours, right? and the eyes are different, so it's not exactly the same. But that's the whole idea of the monthly membership, is that you get a example image with the prompt, and then you can go and tweak it. You can put a pink cap on, or a wooden hand knitted jersey or something. You can use the base prompt and then just make it up. Okay, so that one we've done. We're going to do this little baby deer. So we copy, okay, and then you can also go to any one of your last pictures, click on regenerate, and then instead of having to click the watercolor art style on top, because you clicked regenerate, you can just paste your prompt, right? So that's one way, another way of doing it. Let's get more prompts. So all I'm doing is copying and pasting at this stage. I'm just copying and pasting. I'm using 2 images each, and I'm using the same system. I'm using the same generator within the system, but that does not mean you can't use other systems, right? So let's do this while I've got you on this video. Let's go. You can still use the prompts in the monthly membership in the vault and use different systems that I have used for the example in the membership. Okay, so you go to Kittle, you go to image generator, you paste the prompt, and then you click on watercolor art style, generate, click generate, sorry, and then you go back to the vault, and we can also copy this one. Okay, paste to generate. Okay, so that's the end of the Woodland farm, and let's see what we've generated so far. So these are all new prompts, new outputs from the same prompts, and you'll see sometimes, most of the times, when I copy and paste the prompt, the image that I have generated as part of the membership, most times when I regenerate that same prompt, because I'll do a lot of testing before I upload the prompt onto the membership, right? I often get better results when I use the Vault's prompt as a second or third attempt. So this is the one that I have uploaded, right? And this is the output that I was given. A much softer, cute and adorable, I think, look and feel. Even these little baby chicks or baby ducks, or whatever you want to call it, I think this looks much better than mine. If I go to that, to the baby chick, yellow duck, you see, same prompt, but the output is better. I think it looks better than the vaults. So that should inspire you to use the prompt, copy and paste it, because I have noticed this even off camera, that when I use the prompt for a second time, that the quality comes out better. Look at this owl. This owl looks much better than this one. Here we go. This same prompt, but that's the output. Okay, so now we're going to go to the next step. Let's see. We don't have a lot. Why do I feel like I'm missing something? I think the rooster, the squirrel either. Let's double check. Is there a squirrel here? Oh, the rooster's here. The squirrel's not here. Let's go squirrel. And I could have gone with another subject for the clip art, but because the interest was so strong for water clip art animals, I thought let's just stick to the same topic. So that's processing. And then then another thing that you can do, because my bundle pack on Etsy, can't remember, 29, I think there's 29. You'll see there's 29 animals in my bundle pack, but it's impossible for me to do all 29 in the vault. It's just not possible. It's not the intent of the vault. The vault is to share with you some prompts, and then you can use the base of the prompts and then generate your own. If I have bundles of 40 and 50, and I can't put all those prompts into a prompt heaven. It's just not the idea that I had behind it. It's just like take the base prompts and then build out your own pack. So the point here is there's 29, right? You now need to, what you can do is you need to build on from the vault. Okay, let's do this. Okay. So what you can do at this stage, you can take a copy of this image, and you'll see if you go to my bundle, do you see this green plants here, wildflowers over here, tree stump over here? There's some extra stuff that is not in the vault, right? I've only got the animals here. But part of the appeal on the Facebook group was, can you see the extra elements that is added here? So what you can do is you can go to ChatGPT or you can go to Abacus. You can paste in some of the images. I don't mind if you do this, if you see something that you like, right? In my Etsy store, go and paste these in. And then you can just tell the AI, hi, I want to try and recreate something similar. Please, can you give me 10 prompts to support my bundle with extra props, such as green plants, tree stumps, farm, and anything extra that you think would add more value to my bundle. Now, at this point, you need to think of what, okay, I'll continue that thought now. Write it in a clip art style design on a white background. Okay? Okay. So, at this point, you need to think, this is how I do it, right? At this point, you need to think of what can I add to my bundle that's better than Lucille's, or better than the bestseller, or better than the most popular one at the moment. You have to, and that's what I did with this. I went on to Etsy, right? I typed in Woodland, okay, farm animals, clip art. I clicked on it over here, and then I get to see everything in a glance. Okay? So I would advise you to go to click on Star Seller, just to narrow down the high performance. And I know this is because of my IP. Mine is popping up, but I'm sure if I go to incognito, let's say etsy.com, let's just see. And sometimes even incognito is not okay. It's popping up, guys. So do me a favor, if you could do the search for me on your end and let me know in this video if I pop up on the first page. I did it in incognito. It's supposed to work. I don't know, but it seems that I'm tracking there with the best of the best out there. In any event, so you go to Etsy, look at the keyword, and go and see what it is that your bundle maybe lacks, right? So I don't have a tree like this. I can't hover over it. Yeah, but you see that tree? I don't have that big tree. Maybe that's something that you can add to your bundle. Or I'll go and I'll see what else is there. Let's see the woodland farm animals. Here's a cute little barn, right? I don't have a barn. Maybe get the AI to generate a barn for you. Or here's a tractor. I don't have a tractor. Do you see what I'm doing? Same with this one. Again, I can't hover over it because it goes to the video. But there's a green barn there. I don't think I've got a horse. Even the scarecrow over here, I don't have that. Right? So these are the things that you need to think of to try and make your pack a little bit more appealing than what is currently on Etsy. And then you bring all of that into your mock-up, which is, what's it called? Canva, which is Canva. We'll mock it up and make it pretty, right? So, okay, so this is my bundle over here. And I'm just to save time, I'm going to use the bundle pack that I've already used on Etsy, but at least you guys saw how I created these ones. Okay, just to save us some time, I'll basically bulk download, click all the ones that you want, click all of the ones that you want, right? It's just going to take long to generate all of those. Then you click on download, download as a zip, 16 images that's generating, and then you just basically upload it into Canva. Now, before you sell it, you need to increase the quality over here, which is another step in Canva, and then you need to file it in your cloud storage facility, which is either Dropbox or Google Drive, OneDrive, whichever one you prefer. And that's how you would sell it to Etsy. I'm not going to cover that. I just wanted to show members in the Facebook group how I did all of this. So going back to Canva, assuming that you've now pulled in all your designs, you now need to create your mockup. Now, I just want to say that all our recent mockups, these ones, let's go to the rest. I have to give full credit to Pooja, which is one of my assistants in the Etsy store. She is so amazing. She does all these mockups for us. So this she has done. Faith has done this one. This is our best seller at the moment. This Pooja has done these ones. So I just want to let you know that all of these are done by Pooja, and she's amazing and she does wonderful mockups for us. But just for the purpose of the video, I'm going to pull in all of our designs, right? So we can do our own little mockup. First thing I would do is change the color just so that you can see where all the backgrounds are and what you need to focus on, where they need to be removed, because we want to show our customers that our products are have the backgrounds removed, so we can't really see that when it's white on white. So I just kind of make it purple until, and Canva really needs to sort this bulk BG remover out. I don't know if they've updated or upgraded that section. Please let me know. I know it is now possible in Artistry, which is part of the 5.0. They've got a bulk action AI feature, and if you click on it, you will see that you can quickly show you. So you import them from your local drive, and then you give it a step. You want to remove the background, you can give it another step. You want to convert to 300 dpi, and then you can just bulk action, give it a name, background remover farm animals, and then it's busy doing its thing. So what I'm saying is Canva doesn't have this. It's still a one finger click 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 situation over here. Okay, so we remove the backgrounds, and once all of them are removed, you can see what's the left, and then just remove this one. Okay, so now we have to just place them in a way that is appealing to our customers. Just share with them what it would look like once, and what it is that they can expect from us. So clearly it's all transparent. Just put this one this way. And you're just gonna, this is your mock-up. This is what we call the mock-up for Etsy. And it really needs to be in a way that clients are saying, oh, it's so cute, and you know, I need this, I want this kind of thing. So you just pack it in a way, or place it in a way that they can see this is what they are expecting to receive. And there was a simpler way to do this, but okay, I'm gonna take this one off. Okay, just do this here, this one here. This one's got that white border around, right? So this, and then maybe you can flip this around. So now you have this, and this on top, maybe slightly tilting this one this way, just to like sort of tell a story. And then it's back here. And then obviously you can just take more of your animals if you've got more space left. That cute little froggy. Put your froggy there, a little squirrel. And then the center part needs to be open for your label and what it is that the bundle is all about. And this is really however you want to do this, okay? So there's no hard rule here, but just present it in a way that, leave this one here, maybe turn this around. Present it in a way that really speaks to the buyer. Okay, so if you're happy with all of that, maybe we should put the mushrooms there, froggy there. Okay. It would be good if you've got a template for this, especially, I'm just doing the main page. You will see we try and maximize all 10 pages that Etsy allows. Okay, that Etsy allows. So I'm not going to do all the pages. I'm just going to, what I'm saying is it would be good if you've got mockups for all your designs, because it's sort of the same thing over and over again. Have the rest as mockups so that you don't have to repeat the mockup process from the start, if that makes any sense. Okay, so you can put this here. I think that green can go for now. Okay, so you can do as far and as much as your imagination takes you over here. That's entirely up to you. Okay, put this closer. Okay, so a lot of respect goes to Pooja for this task. She tries to make each and every one look different. I really appreciate the skill. That's the froggy, some more mushrooms. And then because everything is transparent now, you can go to the white. Okay, and then you can start labeling it. So text, go woodland, animals. Okay. Bigger, change your font. Okay. And then you, let's say it's number of, let's say it's 30. You can bring the 30 in. so that people know exactly how many of the clip art designs you'll be getting in your bundle. Okay, so make sure it's centralized. Here we go. And then you can just add things like 300 dpi, that's important, and background. Okay, maybe make that 50, and then we can go with a more bold font, something like this. Even add the end, you can say PNG format, right? So that they have all the information to make an informed decision. So that's number, that's the title, and then this is the what they will be buying from you. Okay, so try and not have so much negative space. Okay, try and not have so much negative space. Try and fill up your main mockup, your main thumbnail, with as much as you possibly can. That's the only shot you've got. You are a new store, you're competing against the best of the best out there. Your main mockup, main image thumbnail, right, needs to really sell. It really needs to sell, or at least get them into your store. So let's go back to, okay, so there's still quite a bit of negative space. You can move this up, you'll have some negative space there. You've got this rainbow over here. There's negative space, so we need to try and fill in with as much as what we can without making it look clunky, right? And overshadowing the 30 like that. There we go. There we go. Do it like that. Just try and avoid all the negative space. You've got a cute little duck over here, which we haven't added yet. So let's see where we can put him. He fits perfectly there. This cutie pie, we can just see here. See if we can do something here so that we don't make them look too squashed. This is quite a process. But like I said, once you've got the template sorted, you can rinse and repeat and use it over and over again. Okay. Let's see what else. We've got the frog. See, the frog's head is a bit squashed here. Like that. What else do we have? Cute bunny. Yeah. See if the cow can fit here. Okay. Let's see. And then what else? I'm just trying to get some of the negative space away. I wish I could fast forward this in my video editing, but I've got no idea how to do that. So I'll try and cut out as much as I possibly can. Let's do that. Maybe here, the bunny here, and then this patch of green. Okay, you get the gist, right? So let's assume we're happy with that. So here's a bit that we can work on, and I think, yeah. So that's just to give you guys an idea of how you can do it. And then I just want to go over to maybe the realistic mockups, how I would do it. Location over here, just like add this here. Okay, so I hope that was helpful to some of you, in terms of the mockups. Then in terms of realistic mockups, I would go to apps on the left. My battery of my mouse just finished now, so now I can't. It's stuck. Okay. Type in mockup. Then this one. And then I'm sure most of you know about this. And then just drag it all the way, fill the page. And you can do this on whatever type of product item you wish to mock it up on. Okay, we'll go back to, in my case, it's the projects, then to my Etsy products. Okay, and then you will simply remove the background and then drop it into your mockup. Okay, if you want to go to another mockup, you can go back to sorry, I'm struggling with my mouse. Go back to mockups. You can choose something else, paddle, and there's so many to choose from. Okay, again, drag it so that it fills the whole image. And my aspect ratio for my Etsy mockups is 2000 by 2000. So just in case you wanted to know, you go back to projects. Okay. So that is what the process entails. This is what it requires for you to have the same sort of effect, and what you can do within Canva to try and mock up and make it look as appealing as possible. So there's some lining here that I'm not happy with. I've just spotted it now, so I'll click on it. You'll see it's so like close to that, so I'll just drop it down. So it's a good idea to just have a full view because you tend to see better in this way. Okay, so I hope this has helped you. If you want to sign up for Artistry, the link is in the description. If you want to also sign up for the monthly AI prompt membership, I will also drop it for you. And if you've got any questions, please just feel free to drop them for me in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.